What's up? It's your girl Sheila Marie, back here with another hashtag Soul Study with Sheila. The way Soul Study works is I just share things that have recently happened to me. That's usually the way this works. And so I'm going to talk about why you shouldn't put your faith in me today, because this is something that I experienced this week. So because I'm kind of a public figure, I'm not like a celebrity obviously or nothing like that, but I'm kind of public in that people look to me and somehow think that I'm different and have life in a grasp, or I don't know, that I'm somehow better at dealing with certain things than they are, just because maybe they see me on social media or the things that I talk about and meditation and etc. However, don't get it twisted. Please don't put your faith in me, please, because I don't want it. I really don't. That's a lot of pressure, and it's like I feel two ways about it. In one way, I feel like, you know, that you have this following, and I have a responsibility in a certain sense to act accordingly, to kind of practice what I preach. And I feel like that in one way. And then in another way, I feel like, but I don't owe nobody nothing. And you don't owe anybody anything, and actually you shouldn't put your faith in other people. Let me explain. Now, when I say you shouldn't put your faith in other people, I mean you shouldn't place expectations on other people's behavior, because when you do that, you put them in a box. And when you look to me and you're like, oh, but Sheila meditates, or Sheila does this, Sheila would never do that. I can't believe Sheila did that. And it's like, but why? Why can't you believe Sheila did that? Like, who told you Sheila would never do that? You're the only one that told yourself that Sheila would never do that. Because I never preached that I don't want to be your mentor. I don't want to be your role model. I don't want to be anything. All I am is a girl who shares things that work for me in the hopes that they can work for other people. When you start to associate me or any other people, and this goes for interpersonal relationships in your life too. This happens with our family, our mothers, fathers, brothers, sisters, especially in romantic relationships. When you start to associate that person as having things that you don't have, you start to put them in a box. And you put them in a box of expectations, because this person is somehow different from me, and that's the greatest illusion of all, because everything exists within everybody. The same propensity that I have to be whatever, so do you. And I mean, at the same time, I meditate. I also like to drink Hennessy on the weekends or maybe on the weeknights. I also like to do yoga. I also listen to trap music. I also use curse words. I also still post thirst traps at the same time, because what I advocate for is people being full human beings and accepting themselves as full human beings. And when you place a specific set of expectations on me or anyone else, you prevent that person from being who they are. You prevent that person from being a full human being. You're like putting them in this box, and when they do this, you're disappointed in them, when in reality they're just exercising the full range of what it means to be who they are, what it means to express their humanity. And I don't want to be anybody's role model. I don't want you to put your faith in me, because I can't be who I am if you do that. I can't express who I am as a full human being, because that implies that I have to maintain your level of expectations. And if I do that, I don't serve anybody, because then I just act to make you happy and make sure that I'm inside of these boxes, and then I don't really give anything to the world, because what you give to the world is being your authentic self, being who you really are, stepping into the fullness of your humanity. That's the gift we give to people, and that's the gift that I give to people. So when I say don't put your faith in me, I mean that in the same sense for ourselves, right? Don't put yourself in a box. Don't put yourself in these set of expectations, and you're only gonna love yourself and accept yourself if you do this and this and this, and then if you step outside of it, I'm gonna punish you, I'm mad at you. Mad at you, self. You should have went to the gym and you didn't. And it's like, no, that's a part of what it means to be a full human being. I hope this has helped you in some way. Please share with anyone you think that might benefit, and find me on the internet somewhere. Squaw.